Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator soul. We've got some problems ahead of us. So, I've also changed a couple things as well. It was suggested that maybe we try and switch things back to planets having their own ratings instead of being rated exactly as to what our Lance rating is at. Just to make things a little bit easier, and seeing as how we're suffering some severe equipment loss and pilot loss, it does make a little bit more sense to make it just a hair easier on ourselves. The downside is that this planet, which was a 3 red skull, is now not. And we got 19 days before the bills need to be paid. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a full money run just to balance out the books. Maybe have one piece of salvage, 2 out of 8. Yeah, that'd be enough for the end of the month. And slowly work our way up so that we can actually start getting moving again here. So we got some empty berths in our pilot barracks we need to go ahead and fill up. In the meantime, though, we're going to run this mission and see what we get. I think we got maximum of 6 we do. So we got the Jaguars, Battle Crow, Avatar, Lament, and Rifleman 2C going down on this mission. And we did manage to get Dark Chaos back. Only cost us about $1 million. So we'll try and keep the punch-outs to a minimum if we possibly can. And see everybody planetside. Alright, let's get on the ground and see what we got. Doesn't look like there's any defending forces. Oh, that was a lie. There is indeed one defending force. Somewhere over here.
Hey there.
Cactus.
How's it going?
Let's get you moving first.
Acknowledged.
Nothing on sensors? How about now? That's a little worrying. They all stealthed up and we can't see them? This mission's supposed to be easy. Uh-oh.
Over and out.
Confirmed.
I didn't turn that angel off. Whoops. Come on, where are you? That sounds like a lot of vehicles.
Yeah. Hauling ass.
There we go. So what do we got? We got battle armor. We got a Saracen. Pack rat with a large laser. And a commando. We're gonna have size delta issues here.
Yes, boss.
But that's okay.
Full speed. No target.
Commando's rushing in. Hardball.
What do you want?
Get you moving. Turn that angel. It is already off. We're gonna leave that there. Braver.
What's up, boss?
You have no shots.
Copy that. Full speed. What do you need?
Havoc, what are we looking at here? No shot for you either. BA didn't really move much. Turn that active to a passive on the Battle Crow. And we got some missiles out. Nothing on the Jag. Thanks, AMS.
Receiving you.
Cactus, still no shot.
Commander.
We'll engage what we can first. BA hiding behind here is going to be a problem. They have plasma rifles. All right. Well, that's nice.
I've got your back.
Back rat getting closer.
What is it already? On my way, Commander.
Standing by.
There we go. Now we got eyes on somebody finally. Switch that to short range. Inside of our angel, you are.
Copy that.
Decent hits on the Saracen.
Orders.
No follow-ups though.
Affirmative.
Saracen swing and a miss on the Jag G. And I think he put himself in hard cover here, so we might not be able to see him.
What do you want?
Oh, Avatar 2 has somebody. Looks like a commando. Will the streaks fire?
Guns on target.
Well, no streaks, but LRM's did. 2 of 3 actually landed. That's wild. Uncharacteristically wild.
Roger that. No shooting, just running. Waiting for orders.
And that is a negative. We still have eyes on the Saracen.
Cake.
Saracen down.
Tango down. How can I help?
That battle armor wants to hide there. I don't think there's much we can do to engage them.
Aye, aye.
Battle Crow has eyes on the pack rats. Streaks fired. Pack rat down.
What a waste.
Commander?
I can pretty much turn that angel back off again.
On my way.
This, I think, is going to be falling into the long-range variety. Yes, sir.
Firing all weapons.
Ooh, good hit with that Gauss rifle.
Inflicted heavy damage.
Battle armor shuffling.
Good to go.
Commandos are trying. Jag E has eyes on the BA, but there's not much we can do about it. Just a little out of our range.
Yes, Commander.
A rifleman sees the battle armor. Not the best. Well, that's one suit down.
Reporting. Critical hit. Right here.
I would dare say maybe the battle armor might be the better choice. Targets,
I'll make them dead.
especially with the pulses.
Talk to me.
Battle Crow, you have decent hit chances.
Engaging target. I'll break them in.
And that's the battle armor.
That's one less hostile on the field.
What do you want?
Avatar 2, no eyes on.
On my way, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Lament, however, you do see him. That might be short range now. Yes, it is. That's the commando down.
Bad guy down.
Yes, Commander.
All right, well, I guess onto the base. Let's see what we're playing with here.
Roger that. Heading out.
In motion, Commander.
Moving out.
All right, one in base. Rifleman, how about we jump? Nah, running still good. Running still better.
Moving out.
Lament. Do not
What
want
is
you
it
there. Let's get
already?
the avatar down in here. Looks like we got us an ambush. And what, pray tell, did they bring down? Saracen. Vedettes. Heavy wheeled APC. And an Ignis SRM. Right side. Turrets are ours. We got light Calliope. Calliope. Light laser turret. And a light shredder. Everybody's got evasion protection or spawn protection, so let's go ahead and just shuffle things around a little bit, shall we?
On the move.
Location for House Arano. I've got your back.
What is that for a kick? That is not good. That's what that is.
Roger that.
Everything else not much better. Let's see if we can warlord this.
Roger that.
Rear of the APC is open.
What's up, Commander?
You're jagging here.
Let's move.
Can we finish you off? Let's save the sensor lock. Wheeled APC down.
It's on now.
Standing by.
Havoc, we're gonna get you side shuffle as well. Ignis.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
I don't think we cracked him. Did knock out a flamer though, so at least that's that.
Critical hit.
Going for a charge. That looks like a charge against a turret.
What is it already?
That landed.
Let's roll.
Did we knock out somebody who hasn't moved yet?
On target.
That's a negative on the Saracen.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
And a little better. That's not going to help with this sit-up. Gauss actually landed. Saracen's going to get a chance here to do something, though.
Roger that.
We are well within our range, or short range for our launch pulses. But we landed some hits anyways, and she's down. All right. Oh god, I'm right behind him, and the turrets are going for him. Well, went for a rear attack on the Jag E. So far that held up.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
All right, well, things are holding.
Position confirmed.
They get the vedettes. Yes.
That's it. Now it's showtime.
All right, Cactus.
Good to go. Confirmed.
Let's get you lined up and take the shots out.
Let's go.
Not quite.
Yes.
Avatar, you do have a rear strike here.
Let's roll.
The other M's, maybe.
Guns on target.
Some did land.
Going.
Lament. Let's get you switched over to the long range. These weapons have been suspiciously accurate ever since changing out the planetary difficulty ratings here. Weird. And yes, I'm fully aware that there is actually no minimum range on the large pulses, but there is short range penalties, so. That being said, I'm going to put a cut in here, and I will see everybody when we get to the top of the hill. Alright, so in typical... what the actual heck fashion, we did have that 1% failure on Soul for the Battle Crow, so that's nice.
Moving out.
But hey, you know what? That's to be expected.
On my way.
As long as it doesn't happen again, this mission will be alright.
Roger.
Which means it's probably going to happen again this mission.
In motion, Commander.
Let's get everybody close. Get this popped and see what we got. Looks like we got friendly base. And a landing lance. What have we got down here? Stiletto, Commando, Oscout, and Mongoose 2. Alright. Well. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to hit us.
No retreat. Orders?
So we should be able to hit you. But I'm going to reserve everything until you guys move, so that way I can actually land my shots. We had to go in for one of the buildings. Doesn't seem to have done much. Mongoose being quick.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Little pushing.
Reserving action.
Gonna be so much hesitation here. It's gonna be disgusting.
You've got my attention.
I was gonna say, but that's what vigilance is for. But I see I don't actually have enough for vigilance.
Fall in behind me.
It's 40. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Scout looks like he's just got a tagger. Commando it is. Commando's open.
That was a critical hit, lad.
What is it already?
And we are not in range.
On my way, Commander.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
With anybody, actually, by the looks of it.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Turret's trying. Going for the Mongoose 2. No hits.
Good to go.
River, you are so far from the edge.
Affirmative.
Same with Cactus.
Standing
And Havoc.
Yeah.
You able to see anyone? Not really. Gonna have to work on that one. Commando does do some damage to the Battle Crow.
Something I can do.
And I still got no shot. Okay, that is worrying. I guess we'll have to get down to the valley then.
What do you want?
We'll stand and shoot this one for the Commando.
Guns on target.
Little red, that's a torso and an arm, and the center is open.
Crippled them, Commander.
The little taking hits from the turrets. Mongoose.
Talk to me. Engaging target.
Well, that's a dead Commando.
For House Arano. Battle Mech down.
All right, let's start shuffling. We might as well go through the base in order to engage the other group. If that's the way they want to run, then that's the way we're going to go.
Waiting for orders.
Although, yes, the rifleman does have a shot. Not a good one, but it is a stiletto.
All weapons on go.
Yeah, we did get him open.
Waiting for orders.
Lament, you cannot follow up on anything that way.
Roger.
Commander.
That's out of range for the Jag. All right. Through the base to engage the other side.
Time, let's do this.
Roger that. Full speed.
Hardball, however, does have some weapons that should reach.
Guns on
LRMs,
target.
let's see if they hit. One did. Mongoose isn't too sure what he wants to do.
Orders. Ready to run.
Well, we're committed. Through the base we go. If they want to come back, well then we got Cactus and Hardball sitting here waiting for him.
How's it going?
That's a leg open the stiletto.
It's on.
Oscout still pushing. Oh, barrage. Really?
Need something cheap?
But I need to go through there. Ah. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. If I can avoid it anyways.
Receiving you.
2 turns. I don't know if that's going to be enough for the Jags to get through here. Might be.
Let's hit them hard.
Well, not for that one.
Waiting for orders. Alpha strike.
May not have wanted to do unnecessary damage, but I think I'm going to do unnecessary damage.
Go time.
Stiletto down. Braver.
Yes, Commander.
I can see nothing.
Got it. Run, don't shoot.
You've got my attention.
Barrage coming down. 1 turn. We'll wait. Hardball.
Yes. Moving.
That's a 75% hit chance on that Mongoose too.
Got a beat on him.
Swing and a miss on the Oscout.
Yep.
Havoc, can you actually get through here? You cannot. Reserve you and see what the Oscout does. That Mongoose is having a terrible time.
Double time.
Well,
Let's go.
marriage incoming.
Everything you got.
There's a couple thousand for C-bill repair.
Okay. Full speed it is.
And we got any shots? No.
Let's roll.
Yes, Commander.
Nothing for Cactus either.
Jumping.
We'll keep this flank open.
Good to go.
In case they decide to push.
Talk to me. Confirmed.
Turrets on the Mongoose. Landing some hits again. Havoc, I think you got the Oscult.
No shooting.
We'll shake off a little bit of that stability damage.
Fire.
Hold back and a leg are open.
Ready for orders.
Mastodon just in time to join the fight. That should be dead, Oscult.
Oh, yeah. Target eliminated.
Receiving you.
Ooh, there we go. Now I do have eyes on. Watch pulses, 74% hit chance.
Acknowledge. Mech warrior. Show
One arm
them
off,
what
one arm open.
Yes. In motion, Commander.
And we got LRM, 75% hit chance. Rounds out.
Guns on target. I got a beat on him. Crippled them, Commander.
Mongoose is having a bad day.
Receiving you.
Still can't see him with everybody else, though, so that's a problem.
Roger.
Looks like he's going to get one turn to shuffle. Swing and a miss on the Lament by the Mongoose.
Ready for orders.
I think you better finish this guy off.
My way. Copy that.
And that's a narc on him, too. Unsteady, and he punched. I'll take it.
Mission successful.
So I'm not overly expecting a whole lot for salvage. But if we get our bills paid, that'd be great. And then maybe we can start looking around to see if there's anything else out there that might pique our interest. And not quite a mill. Damage should be fairly light. Disassemble everything. We're going to be taking much of anything at all. Viper looms, LRM 10s. The risks are kind of tempting. Although another C3 Master would be really nice, so we can get our C3 Slave system back up and running again. Yeah, we got a bunch of clan ammo. Endo. We have 2 BC energies already. Second pick. We do have bills. Could start grabbing Inferno ammo, though. It's not Clan Inferno, which is kind of a pain. It's not Streak Inferno either. I think I'm gonna make everybody mad if I'm just gonna grab the XL engine and sell it. I don't need the Ignis or the Oscout. Get rid of the... well... base armor? Base armor we'll keep. Get rid of the XL engine. We got LRM ammo and MRM ammo, so that goes well. How many large lasers do we have? We have 5 already. Making it even 6? Why not? Never know when that's going to come up. They're a little heavier, but they do run a little cooler, so... one of those catch-22s. Now, as far as... C3 Master... we put that back into the Avatar? Probably, actually. We could... and should get that back up and running. Two days for repairs, not bad. Bills are paid. Until we go to the mech bay and screw everything right up. Avatar, right to you. You got a C3I installed on you already. Master's what? 3 slots? 4 slots. Let's pull the C3I. We freeze up 2 slots. I pull the LRMs. And let's focus on that's not going to work too well, is it? We got 4 tons we don't need for ammo. Where's my master?
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the jam you picked up on Liar 2. If you have it, please dispose of it immediately and for everyone's sake.
We could pull the X-Pulse. That would give us a little more room for heat sinks. Here's up to 6 delta heat. Pull BC missile. We don't need that. Range disparity there is kind of a problem. What to do? What do indeed? I large. That's not much better. Light PPC. I don't think that would be much better than this. What is our battle computer range? We have long range, piloting, critical. Work. 5 tons over or under. That's not going to work either. That's actually better. 18 heat. It's warmer, but I might be able to get another heat sink in here. Or a couple more heat sinks. Damage is down a little bit. That's fine.
Personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or energize any external electronic.
That's not going to work. Better off with the pulses. 2 pulses instead of 3 mediums. Take the hit to damage and just slap another heat sink in, I guess. Puts us at neutral. That's too much. Okay. Extreme range and long range. Extreme range will work good for the pulses, medium pulses, since they're maxing out at 420. And long range will help with the large pulses. Flat range BC would be nice, but we don't have one of those, so we'll make it work. C3 Master's back on the field.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Jag, what do you got? That's 0.5. That's 1 ton. I think that would probably be best. I think with a C3I, what we'll do is we'll put that onto our sniper. 2.5 tons. Can we find 2.5 tons for that? Maybe.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Lament. We are wildly overcooling. Little extra for patchwork, but we could make that work. And we're still -3 delta. We are. How much else we can do with that one? All right, let's do that. We gave you the +1 accuracy.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Battle Crow, we don't need to worry about. Another Jag-E. Let's see if we can find a spot for a slave unit on you. I should have checked to see if there's another tagger. Tagger or tag? The narcs are nice, but narcs require ammo. Could pull the X-Pulse here. Pull the X-Pulse. What do we got for smaller weapons? Those are 1 ton. Do I have any half tons? Micropulse. I do. Solves a cooling issue. Insert the slave. Just thinking. Can I sneak another one in? With 3 heat. I could.
Log and note.
Rifleman,
131.
you're up.
Expected approach time.
What can we shave off of you?
Got it. That's a 1-8.
I know the conversation was in about removing these jump jets, and we might, because getting you cool might be better. And then we immediately find out that it's better to be able to jump a little bit. But we can pull the jump jets. And they give us enough for 2 more heat sinks and the slave unit. Whether or not that's going to be the best for the machine, I don't know. And I hope it will be.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
All right, that's 6 machines. Barguest, let's have a look at you. Oh, Barguest. I might just leave you alone for now. Because I already know that we want to try and get that long tom installed in you if we can. We're 1 slot shy, so we need to actually get a compact gyro in order to make it work. Once we find a compact gyro, then we can install it in here. And then we can worry about the rest of the weapon systems of the Barguest. I think that would be probably viable. That might be the best option for us. All right, bills are paid. Machines are in for repair for a grand total of 2 days. Oh, 1 more day.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
So still out for 11 more. That's okay. Well, not really, because even Dark Chaos is out for 9. Let's swing by the store and see what we got. There might be something fancy here. Large pulse, medium pulse. Yes. Nope. We need money first before I could go ahead and start buying stuff. Come on, Soul, you know that. $204,000, he says.
Always good to see you in Ops, Commander.
Well, we can completely roll. We could roll a group here. Do a smash and grab assassinate against Clan Jade Falcon if we wanted.
About the Mech thing.
We're sneaking a duel? Let's sneak in a duel. Oh. For 166? I think whatever we get is going to be better than the salvage. That's what I'm thinking. Not a whole lot of money, so let's go ahead and clear this all up. It would be better. I don't have anyone to pilot the battle crew at the moment, so I guess a Jaguar is going to have to do it.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
See everybody planet side.
Command interface initiated.
All right. I don't suspect this is going to be a
Wow. Look at this place. It's really,
great stroke. It's a miss link, so she's got teeth.
what's the word? Green.
She does indeed have teeth,
All an ass.
and she's very, very quick.
Yes, Commander. Full speed, no shooting. Got it.
Let's see what we can do. Oof. Right off the bat. Okay.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Look for a jump with that much instability? Incredibly lucky, but here's a knock for you.
What's up, Commander? Giving them everything I've got.
And that's the end of the fight.
Show them what you got.
So I just have to beat 166,000 in salvage to make it worthwhile. And after that last shot, I don't know if we can. Well, we get some mislinks parts. That should, like, that'll be like 100 and some odd thousand alone. Hey, we got 8,000 after paying off our drop in ammunition. I'm gonna take everything. And if I were to sell the probe, sure, yeah, we come out on top. Well, I do have 3 already. I could sell everything here and actually make more money. We have 3 probes already in hand. Yep, all money. Now, the worst part is I could have grabbed 166,000 cash and then still taken the mislinks part and gotten way more money. So that's kind of a kick in the teeth on that one. I expected more parts of the machine to survive, but that's entirely on me. I wasn't exactly kind. 27,000 in 1 day for the repairs. Yeah, so we broke even. Rough.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Let's see if we get ourselves a bondsman. Advance the day to get the results. We got 2 investigates, head over to the infirmary. Okay. Oh, damn. We straight up killed him. Whoops. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's I think that's the first time I actually managed to kill a bondsman. Or potential bondsman. Oops. We'll just pack our things up and pretend that didn't happen then. Waiting with too much firepower gets 25-ton mech. Whoops. That's alright though. That stuff happens. That's just the way that stuff goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So we got enough money. We can save up a little bit. We're gonna get our pilots back into fighting form. And I think we're gonna start looking for a new planet to call home for now anyways. In the meantime though, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high-tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.